Hello and welcome to my worked example on instructions on how to create a survey using SurveyMonkey. This PowerPoint was actually designed for my intro and AP psychology classes. They're actually assigned to use the scientific method to conduct research. And one of the methods they can use is designing a survey. In the past, they wrote it out, maybe typed it up, handed it out to kids in class. But this seemed to be pretty difficult for a lot of them, and then when it came to actually putting together charts and graphs to analyze the data later was even more complicated for some of the students. So I decided to introduce SurveyMonkey to them, and I put together a somewhat more simplified PowerPoint for them and just put that there, and still only about 2 out of probably 60 students actually tried to use SurveyMonkey, and I think a lot of it had to do with not knowing how. So I think taking it to this next level and doing a worked example for them so they can watch this video and see how this works. So students, this is for you. We're going to go back and forth from the PowerPoint to just my live screen so we can see some of the features. But here we go. So in making this product, and this is some other things that my students are going to that you'll be expect to use. Of course, just traditional PowerPoint, SurveyMonkey, which we're going to go back to in a moment, and then Jing. This tool has become a wonderful asset for me. It's how I did my screen captures from SurveyMonkey to put into this PowerPoint. And then I'm using ScreenFlow to record the audio here and put together a video for you. So signing up. Let's go ahead and escape from here real quick. Well, let's go back for a second. So signing up, you have the option between signing up for free or paying for it. I've just stayed with the free, and it's been able to do the things I've needed. The one main limitation I've had so far is my surveys can't be more than 10 questions long. So once you've signed up, it takes you to your main screen. Let's back out and actually show you what my main screen looks like. So here we are, SurveyMonkey. There's the URL up there. You can create a survey. You just click on that button. As you can see, I've created a couple different ones for my different classes and projects throughout the years. But that's what the main page looks like. If we come back to here, we click on Create a Survey. That takes us to this screen that says pick the title of your survey, or type that in, and then the category. I picked education. And so again, students are going to be using this to design their psychological disorder survey. So notice a little typo there. Which will then take them to this screen where they begin adding questions. And right down here, they'd click on the Add Question button, and it would take them to a screen that looks like this. And I've already put in a question. Do you know anyone who has a psychological disorder? You can choose the type of question you want it to be. You have multiple choice, true, false, there's fill in the blank. Of course, in a survey like this, the best thing to use is a forced response, so multiple choice or true and false. With this pick a display format, you can have it be A, B, C, D, you can have it be Roman numerals. In this case, I've just chose to leave them in order, and there'll be a bubble for them to fill out to the side, as you'll see in the next slide here. Once you've created one question, you hit Save and Close, and it takes you, this is what the question would actually look like on the quiz. That's how the student would see it, and they would just click on the box. Once you've done that, you'd come up here to the Add Question button and add another question. And then once you've created the 10 questions, or if you buy the paid for version, you can do more than 10 questions. Once you're ready to export it, I guess you would say, in other programs, you go ahead and click on this Send Survey. From the Send Survey, it gives you this link. Now you can take that link, you can put it on Facebook, you can email it out to people, you can share it with people, and they click on that link and it'll take them directly to your survey. You can let them know that it's anonymous. There's no way for you to know who responded, and that increases the likelihood of them giving you honest answers. So students, friends, peers, they click on that URL, they fill out your survey, and then when you're ready, if you come to the main screen here again, and we'll step out so you can see what it really looks like here. So let's take this survey here, technology training videos. You can see a design survey, that's where I'm at right now. Collect responses. Here you can see it's closed. I ended it, but I had 48 responses. And then you can analyze results. And you click on that button, and it's created pie charts for you with every single question. So that's something my students have really struggled with in the past, is creating these graphs. So you've got the pie chart, you've also have percentages, and it'll do that for every single one. So going back to the PowerPoint and hitting that feature again, we simply hit the Analyze Results, which takes us to what we showed you before, where you have both the bar graph and then the percentages. In order to have those images, you have to pay, or I don't know if I could get in trouble for this. This is bad. I've just used Jing, and I've done a screen capture and saved some of that data and cut and pasted it into presentation. So that's an option you can do as well. So there's a quick, very simple instruction on how to create a survey using SurveyMonkey. And this is, I think I could use this for my geography students as well, but for right now, my intro psychology and my AP psychology students, I think, would find the most benefit from it. So for my students out there, as you're working on this and you have any troubles, again, watch this video again if you need it, but don't hesitate to email me, text me, or call me, and I'd be happy to answer your questions.